Hey, FXL here, and welcome to another experimental series, meaning I may or may not continue videos of this game. It all depends on how I feel and or the reactions from you guys, the viewers. So today, we will be playing Cluefinders, 4th grade. Now, at some test records, this will also be one of those things where the sound sync will be off, but we'll deal with it. Don't worry, I'll try not to talk too much. Let me turn my volume up a little bit.
I still can't understand it. Somehow I managed to oversleep. And on the big day, luckily, I arrived right on the money. It was some big deal. They were opening the tomb of some big shot pharaoh. The kids had given up their summer vacation to come and help the professor.
Just think, this tomb has remained undisturbed for thousands of years.
Uh-oh.
This is exciting.
I'm all a-quivering.
Who knows what lies behind these doors? Untold treasures, perhaps.
Oh, great! Mysteries! I hate mysteries.
Claptrap, shush.
Just open the tomb, you silly little man.
Sir Alistair Lovelace was a big mucky muck from the London Museum. But he sure smelled like trouble.
Per Absen, a king from the second dynasty. Wonderful!
At last.
Oh, to find who knows how many years of human history we've uncovered here today.
Professor, I seem to, that is...
Owen, don't juggle those funerary jars. We must respect these ancient relics.
Maybe we should get out of the way for a while.
Good idea.
You kids can come back tomorrow. This is astounding. Per Absen was believed to be aligned with Set, the ancient Egyptian embodiment of chaos.
It is even more astounding than your limited perception could ever imagine, Doctor. Ever since I was a poor child on the streets of London, I've dreamed of finding this sort of power. Quickly now, load everything into the trucks, including my esteemed colleague. Soon, my friend, the world will know the power of Set and the genius of me, Alistair Lovelace. Ooh, there are so many evil things for us to do.
Something was up. I had that feeling I'd get right before an earthquake. The kids had other things to worry about.
Well, Joni, I guess this makes you an international jewel thief.
Can you at least pretend you're helping, Santiago? I cannot get this thing off. It feels like it's holding onto my finger.
Maybe it likes you, Joni.
It looks like some sort of ceremonial ring. You'd better let Professor Botch know you have it.
Okay, Leslie, I'll tell him tomorrow. But it's so embarrassing. I never should have touched this ring in the first place.
We didn't know it then, but Egypt was about to get a lot hotter than usual.
So, you want to know what happens? Well, before you go on, you must use the keyboard and sign your name on this piece of paper.
Interesting. The Cluefinders need you to help them rescue the professor and return the artifacts to their rightful places, but beware, the forces of chaos are at work. You may tangle with the giant crocodiles, and need to cross an ancient underground chasms. If you're ready for this mysterious adventure, sign your name. Okay. Let's practice mode.
Choose the activity you want to practice. Click on the button next to an activity to start.
Let's go back to sign in. This should be interesting.
Use the keyboard to sign in at your own risk.
Let's go.
I hate being right all the time, but my instincts told me something bad would happen, and boy, did it ever. We'd all gone back to the dig early, but the place was deserted.
Everything's gone. Where's the professor?
How'd they get all that stuff out of here without being seen?
Probably an inside job. And I had a pretty good idea who was behind it.
I've got a feeling the professor is in trouble.
We've gotta help him.
How are we gonna do that, Joni?
We needed a lucky break. Something left behind, or...
Hey, Socrates found a hidden door.
Good boy. I wonder what it is.
Oh, Egyptian kings were always buried with spells of protection and other important writings. This one was hidden away from the other treasures, so it must be very important.
And it's our only clue.
How can we read it?
We need to find someone to translate this scroll. Let's put it in the backpack and get back to Cairo.
This mystery could spell trouble. If you're in a jam and you need help, just ask me. I'm here for you.
And if you need to know where you are, or you want to take a break, use me.
Come on, Cluefinders, let's roll.
Welcome to the desert's hottest Jeep dealership. You folks look like you're on your way to Cairo. Am I right?
Why, yes.
Have I got a deal for you? You can pick any one of my beautiful Jeeps, but only one can make it to Cairo. Multiply the two numbers on the sign above a Jeep to find out how far that Jeep can travel.
Okay, should be easy enough.
The sign pointing to Cairo tells you how far you need to travel. Pick the Jeep you want when you're ready to go.
Alright. Hold on. Here we go. Yep, I thought that would happen. Don't worry. Let's just move our mouse around to fix it. So, gotta do a little math here. And 7 is 98. Pretty close. 20 and 6. 120, that's too much. 15 and 5. Closest one is this one. But this one will give us too much. Let's try this one.
Just because a Jeep has the most gas doesn't mean that it can make it to Cairo.
I know.
You have to multiply the two numbers.
Probably this one then. What? I
Just
care.
because a Jeep has the...
Left off, I was failing at doing math. Let's hope I don't embarrass myself again. That's probably... Yep, did it again. It's gotta be this one, because that's the only other one left. There we go.
Just because
Oh,
a
they
Jeep...
changed. Interesting. Alright, time to do some more math. Now, I know that 33 divided by 3 should be 11. But that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to multiply. So 33 and... Whoops, that's all. So 33 and 3. So 9... I want to say it's 99. I think it's 99. Let me check my math. Yeah, it's 99. We need one that goes 100 miles. So 19 and 5. I have a calculator in front of me. I'm only using it to check my math. I'm not using it to do it. Because that's how you're supposed to do it. You only use a calculator to check, not to do it. 19 and 9 and 5 is 45. 1 and 5 is 5. So that's 90. No, that's 95. Not quite. 25 and 4. 5 and 4 is 9. 2 and 4. 8. Well, the closest one is number 1. That's 99. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Nope.
I've still got plenty of Jeeps to choose from. They don't call this the desert's hottest Jeep dealership for nothing.
No, they do not. I am so failing at doing math right now. Maybe because it's late and my brain does not want to think correctly. Alright, so that's 40. No. Well. Yeah, 0 and 4 is 0. Anything times 0 is 0. So 3 and 4 is 7. So that should be 70. Let me double check. Yeah. Oh. Well, turns out I was wrong. It's supposedly 120. I'll figure that out later. 9 times 9 is 81. Easy. Thank you, Schoolhouse Rock. 8 and 12. 8 and 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18. So that's 18. That's 8. Alright. Let me double check. Looks like 1 is the choice this time. It's gotta be.
Step aside! Give me the wheel! Laptrap's in charge!
Yes! Finally. Oh, that was terrible.
Where to now?
We have to find someone who can translate the scroll.
Meow.
Stop!
No.
That dog! Socrates, come here.
Lucky for us, the place is empty.
Oh boy, customers! I didn't hear you come in. Sorry about that. You caught me napping. When you're 5,000 years old, you need lots of rest.
5,000 years old? Wait a minute.
Hey, if you're so old, do you recognize this?
This, as a matter of fact, this scroll tells of an ancient evil.
I knew the professor was in trouble.
Whoever took your professor is up to no good. He wants to unleash the power of Set, the ancient Egyptian embodiment of chaos.
Oh, great! I hate chaos.
How can we stop him?
Legend has it that the ancients built a mysterious place of power. Those worthy enough to enter would be granted the power needed to stop Set. This scroll has 5 clues that will guide you on your first step toward locating this place of power. But wait, the clues are written in an ancient code. I can't read this without hieroglyphs.
Oh, hieroglyphs! What are hieroglyphs?
Ancient pottery pieces with letters carved upon them. Bring me back 12 hieroglyphs, and I'm sure I can decipher the first clue.
But where can we find these mysterious hieroglyphs?
Hey, you're the Cluefinders, not me. But it shouldn't be too hard. Luckily, this is the hieroglyph district. Everyone around here collects hieroglyphs.
You can count on us.
Those kids are gonna do fine.
Well, looks like we got a long journey ahead of us. Can I look at the thing, please?
Bring me 12 hieroglyphs, and I'll be able to decipher the first clue on this scroll.
Can I look at it?
We need 12.
If we can get...
We need 12. We need 12.
Click on my buttons for all kinds of it. Click on a number to set an activity to that level. Click the checkboxes.
How can I see the scroll? I need to know how many of the stuff I need to do. Well, either way, I know we got a long journey ahead of us, so gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching. Alpha Excel, signing off.